Greetings, beautiful people. Okay, so today we'll be talking about trauma. Now, it's this book called Recovery of an Inner Child, the highly acclaimed method for liberating your inner self. I've had this book. I have so many books on my freaking shelf I've had for a while, and I'm just kind of like going through them. I can't read as many as I want to because I still have my college books and they thicker than the rick. So I have to, read those kind of first. But this book, the Inner Child book, is kind of like a book where it's kind of like a workbook and not like the self-help title, but it's kind of like one of those, a self-help book. And so it speaks about your inner child. And like I said, at the end of some of the chapters, there are exercises for you to do, for you to be able to this book is pretty much teaching you how to reparent yourself. You know how, sometimes some children, including myself, didn't go up with both parents or one parent or one or the other. My mom passed away at a young age, at 12 years old. I'm still a kid. I don't know as much. I don't know a lot, even though I was very smart and things like that, even spiritual as a child. I still didn't know the terms, the vocabulary, I didn't know, the ins and outs of things like that. So this book is very helpful for the grown adult who's having a hard time not trusting themselves, or the adult who have a hard time trusting their feelings. This may be something, even the person who is afraid to express themselves. These things come from our childhood and things that were kind of like that we kind of like didn't develop. I know that before on here, when I talked about the development or child development, I kind of correlated to your chakras. You know how when we start at the root of our chakra, and I feel like that's where we started as a child. As you aged from like 1 to 3 or whatever, that's you were in your root chakra right now. You're in survival mode. You're pretty much just need your basic needs met, and those basic needs has to be met by your mother or your father or your caregiver. And when you don't have a mother or father or caregiver, it's like, who is caring for you? Who is helping you reach the next chakra for you to be able to grow? And so it's like some people are stuck in that root chakra to where they never learn survival skills. They never learn how to stay grounded. They never learn like how to get themselves out of the rut, pretty much. And that's kind of like, I'm not sure if I said it on here, but that's kind of why I say oftentimes that I want to leave the city where I am, because I feel like the environment where you are carries a lot of trauma, or it carries a lot of past events that has happened, that where you go out and you keep being reminded of this thing that happened at this place, and it's because you're in the same city, the same town, the same energy is around. Or you may be a different person now in a city that you have grew up around, and certain people can accept this new version of you, and they're still stuck on the old version of you, and it's kind of that also keeps you held back, because it's like it keeps you from being able to express yourself, because it pretty much coming back down and being a people pleaser pretty much. And so that's why I wanted to talk about this. I'm not going to go through this book because I feel like it'll be a disservice. I feel like everybody in the world should read this book. She also references some of psychologist C.G. Jung mythology in here, which I love. I haven't gotten any of his books yet, but I plan on getting it. I would like to read like a few things. So it says that as individuals, how can we build our adult world on the shaky foundations of a frightened and isolated child who never got its basic needs met? I just said that. I didn't realize it said that. But that's pretty much what I'm talking about. And it's kind of like I can tell like when I go out into the world how I can come across different people, and I can tell pretty much what they lacked in their childhood. It don't be like I be looking for it, but it's kind of like You can tell based on how a person behaves, how they communicate, how they go about different situations or move in and out of situations. You can tell what they lacked as a child, which really affects you as a grown-up, but you wouldn't think so, because when you look at grown-ups, you're looking at this big, tall, supposed to be strong individual that doesn't look like they're a child, but on the inside, you can tell they're still like a child that's yearning for some type of acceptance, some type of a love, some type of just for some type of compassion, some type of renewal. So it says, give myself permission to let my child out and feel my feelings and say I'm okay. And this is really like, it also gives you like different dialogue where you will be able to speak to yourself. Like it gives you, in one exercise in here, it gives you the exercise of writing with your left hand, which is your parent, which is I think they said the right hand. Wait a minute, let me see. It says my right hand and my left, but it looks like the right hand is the child, because most people are not. Some people are not left-handed. Most people are right-handed. So pretty much your non-dominant hand, that's going to be your child hand, and your hand that you are dominant with, that you write with, is going to be your parent self. So it's one, I guess it's this one. So this is between a critical inner parent and a very assertive child that's within. So it says, why are you so impatient? Because I'm tired of waiting. Feels like sitting in a rut. Maybe I should have said the right hand or the left hand. So the left hand, why are you so impatient? The right hand says, because I'm tired of waiting. It feels like I'm sitting in a rut. The left hand says, but look at the paintings we've done, like nothing that went before. So like I said, the left hand is the child. The right hand is the parent, the critical parent. The right hand says, I know, but it seems like so little. I feel so ignorant when I look around all those other designers with all that technical skill. This is pig parent speaking. You are so stupid, unprofessional, can't do perspective drawing, do same old thing, move, god damn it, move, do something new. I want to shake you, hurry up. Now this is the left hand, the assertive child within. And the left hand, the child says, I hate when you do this. Stop putting me down. Stop. I'm beautiful and my beauty grows and grows and my strength grows. I am always growing up. There is nothing that can stop me. So then the right hand says, sitting in a rut feels like being shut in the dark in the womb, waiting to be born into the light, waiting until the time comes naturally, not forcing, not pushing, just relaxing and letting life happen and letting me happen naturally. That's pretty much what now the healed grown-up is telling their child within, because you can be so critical on yourself, and it's kind of like I'm like that with myself. And I don't even know where it come from, but I'm pretty sure it came from, not having validation, or just not receiving validation, or, not a parent or caregiver tell me that I'm proud of you, even though my friends have said it and things like that. But it makes a difference when your parent says it, when your parent assures you that they're proud of you, or they assure you that you're heading down the right path. But that's pretty much, this is probably going to be a different section, because like I said, I only did like one of the exercises so far. It's kind of like a book where you kind of like guide yourself and continue going throughout. But I will update, and until next time, guys and goddesses, peace.